Hello everyone! Tony, I see that you, as well as many of our followers, love to play Assassin's Creed. It is indeed a really cool video game, but do you know who were these assassins in real life? Where did they live and what was their job? Because not everything you see in games is true. I'm gonna tell you the secrets of these killing machines that lived in the Middle Ages. First, you should know that the assassins were a cult, and they called themselves Hashashins. They had a spiritual leader known as Old Man of the Mountain. Hierarchy and discipline were very important for the assassins. And here we have some bad news for you. The assassins weren't secret killers. They were more like modern-day terrorists. Usually they killed political leaders in public. After that, they didn't hide or tried to run away. Instead, they shouted political ideas until they were caught or killed. Back then, this secret order of assassins was so powerful that most people of nobility were afraid of them. Some people even used to send gifts to the Old Man of the Mountain to avoid becoming a target. But let's talk more about this old man. He was the head of this order. The first Old Man of the Mountain, the person who founded the order, was Hassan-i-Sabbah. He was born in 1051 into a wealthy family. We don't have time to study his life, but we do have to say that he was very eloquent, and at the age of 30, he decided to create his own religious organization and started gathering followers. Later, he decided that his organization needed a place to be the headquarters of the assassins. Without needing to fight, they took possession of Alamut Castle, a mountain fortress in Persia or today's Iran. This marked the appearance of a new state. But Hassan did things a little bit different. He was the first person in history to create an MLM company. His empire didn't have any lands. Instead, they had small undercover cells in different towns and cities, and their command centers were different fortresses that the followers of the Old Man of the Mountain erected or conquered throughout the Islamic world. Their political ideas were also very unusual. Instead of waging wars, they simply killed those who had the guts to stand against them. But here's the most interesting part of today's video. We're gonna debunk some myths surrounding the assassins that you probably saw in the video game Assassin's Creed. Number 1. The main enemy of the assassins are the Templars. This isn't exactly accurate. The assassins had different agreements and, according to different factors, anyone could become their enemy. Several times they even worked along the Crusaders to defeat a common enemy. Number 2. The assassins used hashish to change their state of mind before a fight and stop being afraid of death. This isn't true, because this drug relaxes the body, which is something they didn't want. Some historians believe that the Old Man of the Mountain did use some substances to intoxicate young people and take them to a beautiful garden, where they would be given all kind of things. Afterwards, he would tell them that they visited heaven, and only after working for him and dying in battle, they will be able to go back. That's the reason why assassins were so brave, loyal, and weren't afraid of death. Number 3. The assassins were operating all over the medieval world. Soon, there will be a new Assassin's Creed game featuring Vikings, so this myth will get even more confusing. But this is just fiction. The Old Man of the Mountain was certainly influential, but only in Persia and Syria, where the fortresses of the assassins were located. Apart from that, the Order of the Assassins ceased to exist in the 13th century. This happened in 1256, when the Mongols invaded Alamut, putting an end to the Assassins' era. Now history only remembers them as ruthless killers. Truth be told, the Assassins have reappeared throughout history, not as an empire of course, but as small tribes in small towns, or even as just one person. But they were no longer the same assassins. Maybe their descendants still live among us. That was, dear friends, the interesting and unusual history of the mysterious Order of the Assassins. Don't believe everything you see or hear in video games. Their creators tend to paint reality in brighter colors, so you'll enjoy the game even more. Tell us in the comments if you have played Assassin's Creed and any interesting things that have happened to you while playing. The best stories will be featured in the next episode. Give us a like to make Tony and me a little happier. See you soon in a new episode. Bye-bye.